Hello everyone, my name is Pavel and this is Hanka, and this is your 2021 Camdance tutorial. So, to start with, we have last year we used the sock tool, which we are going to use this year again, and I'll explain it to you right away. So, our right side will be referred to as our red side, and our left side will be referred to as our black side, according to our socks, obviously. And so, the first move in this Camdance starts... So we start with our red side, and we move our red hand up, while simultaneously our black hand goes to the left bottom, kind of like this, and it's sort of slow to the music. You'll see it in the full dance video, so you'll adjust it accordingly. So you'll go like this, and then you'll go to the black side, and you'll cross your fists like this, and then you'll go to the center, and you'll put your arms to your sides, and then you'll cross them again, like this, and then you're gonna sort of swirl them inside and go up. And from here you're gonna go black down first, and then red down second, I mean. And from here you're gonna repeat the same thing, but you're gonna mirror it. So you're gonna start to your black side, goes up, while red side goes down, and then you're gonna cross them to the red side, and then you're gonna go back. And here it's basically the same, so you're gonna cross them again, you're gonna go up again, and then black is gonna go down again, hopefully to make it less confusing. So that's the first move. Then it's gonna, the beat is gonna be a little bit faster, so we're gonna have to move a little bit faster too. So then there are 4 beats, where we'll be doing almost nothing except for stomping with our right foot. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll go step, touch to the side, and while doing the touch part, you're gonna clap. So starting from the 4 stomps, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna go do that to the right side. So go 1, 2, and then step, touch to the black side. Cool. Then from here, so you go to the right, to the left. So your red foot was the last one to move, so your weight should be mostly on your right foot. So now we're gonna move with our left foot and our black foot and our red hand to the back, and we're going to do 4 steps backwards while swinging our red hand with our foot. So whenever our foot goes, will be in front of us, so is going to be our hand. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hopefully you have more room than us to practice. So if we're going to move a little bit there and perform those steps again, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So you'll do this step 4 times. So just to make sure, you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully you'll get back to where you were. These steps are gonna be a little bit longer. When you go backwards, doing the swinging step, make sure you make the steps a little bit shorter. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's completely fine. So next, we're back where we started. We did the 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the chorus. Oh yeah, not the chorus yet. So we're gonna do another step touch sort of thing, where when we're centered, you'll go with your red foot to the right, while your red hand will go to the black side, to the opposite side. And then you'll do the same thing to the other side, and then you'll go again, but down, and then here. And then you're back here. And then you're getting ready for the chorus. The chorus starts with sort of snapping movement with both of your hands, and you'll go to the outer sides. So here obviously is the center. So each of you will turn to the side, to the outer side, and you'll start snapping. As to the timing of the movements, you need to refer to the previous video where the dance is danced on the music. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll snap 3 times. And then you'll do air punches. These need to be very dynamic, but they also need to be they need to be fast enough so that you can stop here. So you'll do 1, then the second one will be to sort of like a 45-degree angle, and then the last one will go straight up. So again, 1, you'll start with with the same hand as your foot is sticking out. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then from here you'll go to the center, and then out, and from here you're gonna do an air guitar to the center. So you'll be here, and then you'll go 1, 2, and then with the third swing you're gonna use that momentum to get behind each other, or like this. And when you're here, the next movement is the person up front is gonna use their red hand to go up, while their black hand is gonna go down. And the person behind them is gonna do the exact opposite. And this is a very snappy movement, so you need to be fast about it. So you'll go 1, and then you're gonna switch the placements of the hands. So you're gonna go 1 and 2. And back. So if we start from the air guitar again, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and bam, bam. And then you're gonna switch positions, but before you switch positions, you'll get to those positions by sort of swinging your whole body, and you always start swinging the way you want to end up. So in my case, I want to end up to our black side, so I'm gonna swing to my black sock. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And obviously the other person is gonna go to the other side. Now that we've switched our positions, it's time for the second verse, which starts, this is sort of a walking part, so it should be a little bit easier. So we start by going to our black side, and you'll do 1 step, 2nd step, and then you sort of jump on your black foot, 3, and then you kick up your red foot up. So again, if we start from the starting position, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same to the other side. So from here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? If we do that in the tempo, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's the first movement. And then when you finish it to the other side, we're going to do a stationary movement, more or less stationary, where we're going to go from side to side and we're going to sort of pull something from us. You don't need to necessarily straighten your arm all the way. You just reach for something and then you pull it down as you go to one side, to the black side. And then you do the same thing to the other side, and then you repeat the same thing once more. So that's the second sequence for the second verse. Third step, or the third sequence, will be similar to the first one, except we're going to change the final movement. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and now from here, you instead of kicking your foot up, you're going to kick it up front, and you're going to sort of shoot with your fingers, with your black hand. Yeah? So if we start from here and do that again, we'll go 1, 2, 3, hop. So you're shooting and kicking at the same time. So again, 1, 2, 3, hop. And then you do that to the other side. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, shoot and kick. Yeah. And then from here, we're gonna pick up our frying pan and pick up another one with our other hand, and we're gonna fry some food while going from side to side, similar to the previous stationary movement of this part. So since we ended here, we're gonna start to our black side, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you stop here. And from here, you start, it sort of like translates again to the first sequence of the second verse, because the second verse is a little bit longer than the first one. So we're gonna do everything from the top again. So we're gonna start from sequence 1, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, shoot, frying, and then again 1, that's it. Because that was the second time we did we did all 4 of the sequences. And from here you're gonna continue frying until the music stops, which is quite sudden, so you need to really listen for it. And from here, we go again to the chorus. So now we're facing the other way, because we originally started here, but now we're here. We switched positions, so we're going to also switch the direction we're turning. We keep it to the outside. So we're going to turn like this, and then you do the snapping part again. And I don't think anything changes here, except it's all mirrored. So you need to learn the part to both sides. So once you're here, behind each other, we did the air guitars, and then we ended up behind each other. And the plan for now is to return to the positions we got into here from. So we started here, or this is rather the second position, right? So we did the air guitars, and we're here, and we want to go back to this position. So after doing the snappy movements, which we're going to keep the hands always the same. So we're going to go 1 and 2, and then we're going to go swinging to the direction we want to go to. We're going to end right here. And since the second half of the song is twice as long as the first half, bear with me, the chorus is also twice as long. So we're going to repeat the same thing again. So we're going to go snaps, 1, 2, 3, punch, 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 pull, pull, and we're going to go air guitar, 2, 3, and now we do the snappy hands, and now we want to go back to where we started the cam dance. So we're going to go, we're going to swing according to that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and over here. And from here, the music slows down and we're getting into the bridge part of the song, which is quite long, so be patient. So we're gonna start lowering down. And here, this is really, you can really do anything in slow-mo here. So if you feel like you've got something better to bring to the table, feel free. But we sort of move our hands in a wavy manner. I like to pretend that I'm playing with a ball. You can dribble. You can do whatever. You can slow punch if you feel like slow punching. And then you'll see that in the previous video again, when the movement changes, we're going to start to our black side. And the person on the black side is going to lean forward. And we're going to be sort of like pushing them, but we're going to be creating waves that are pushing them, and so are going to they. And then we're going to pull. And the movement isn't gradual. It's not like we're going to be moving forward over the period of 4 beats, but we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the tide's going to turn, so we're going to go to the red side, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? From here, we're going to keep doing the wavy movement with our hands. We're going to do a circle all around, starting to the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to go 4 beats straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go up and get ready for the more dynamic part. Which, if you did the last camp dance, this is a similar movement. Dare I say, the same movement. So we're going to start, it's basically a jumping jack, but you're going to do something different with your hands. So we're going to start with our feet centered, and then we're going to go 1, 2. So your red foot is kicking, while your black foot is supporting the weight of your body. And then you're going to go centered again, and then you switch it up. And you keep doing that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't be afraid to play with your hands. Yeah. So that's the first movement. You do that 8 times, I believe. And then from here, so you're going to go more here. 4 times. And then from here, you're going to go into a side-to-side clapping movement. So you're going to, from here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that you get some rest, because this is quite exhausting. But then you're going to do the first movement again. So you're going to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first part of the bridge, of the active dynamic bridge. And then the second part, we're going to be jumping also, while sort of hooping, or like throwing a ball into a hoop, you know? And we're going to do it in a 1-1-2 ratio. So we're going to start with our red hand, and we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is like a one sequence of this movement. And from here, you're going to keep jumping, but you're going to swing your arms slowly. Imagine you're flying through the space. So yeah, let's do that from the top. Well, from the top of this sequence. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have our left or black hand lifted up. So our red hand is going to be starting the slow movement. So we're here, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? And then we're gonna continue jumping with our red hand again. So yeah, let's do this whole sequence. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, slow. Yeah. And that's it for the dynamic part. Feel free to rewind the video if we're going too fast. But now there is actually a freestyle. And when I'm saying freestyle, I really mean if you feel like you have students that are comfortable with dancing and they would like to, you know, have a moment where they can do anything they want to, any popular meme dances, this is the place to give them the opportunity. But you can also come up with anything, any simple movement you want. It can be as simple as step touch with clapping. You can keep doing the same moves. And it's during the part where after the saxophone solo, the singer starts singing. So yeah, feel free to do whatever in there. Give them the opportunity to come up with their own movements. So give them sort of a freestyle. This is like a freestyle part here. And after the freestyle part, there are like 4 beats, where we're gonna sort of unite. So it's supposed to look like a chaos in the crowd. And then everybody's gonna join together to the side-to-side movement where we're gonna start to our red side. But we like to sort of, you know, make a counter movement so that it's more dynamic. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then raise your hand up. And this is where you end. Because in the ending, it sort of goes like da 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 da. And that's it. That should cover everything. If anything was unclear, hopefully you can rewind the video, maybe play it a little bit slower, refer to the previous video where we danced with the music. And you can also find a mirrored version if you want to practice, you know, want to switch the sides, or if you want to give it to the students so that they can look up the video and, you know, practice on their own. I hope you like it. I hope it serves well, and well, maybe see you next time.